Hello, my name is Rachel B., and my goal is to be a force multiplier in the field of nursing education, that my sphere of influence will grow exponentially so that significantly more lives are touched and changed for the better. From a young age, I was given the gift of wonderful teachers. They told me that they were not just teaching me so that I could memorize and repeat back what I had been taught. No, I was learning for an even greater calling. This time of learning was not just a phase that I was meant to outgrow. It was a stepping stone that would open the doors to my future. Ever since my grandmother was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, I knew I wanted to be a nurse. While I helped care for her, I kept thinking of all the other patients who did not have loved ones who could or would care for them. It broke me to think of their suffering and their pain, but nursing answered that pain. I knew that in joining the profession, I would make a difference. It was hard and grueling, and the days ahead were filled with sacrifices, late nights, tears, and caffeine. However, words cannot fully describe how incredibly worth it being a nurse truly is. So I used my passion for the broken, and I made it my career. During my time working as a nurse, I felt my vocation was morphing into a new calling, an even higher calling, and that was the title of nurse educator. As a nurse, I had put aside my needs in order to help my patients. Delirious patients had hit me, but I was able to care for them so that they could return to their former level of consciousness. Ventilated patients had dug their fingernails into my skin, holding on to me for dear life. But I was able to calm their fears and coach them so that they were able to breathe on their own again. I have been given the honor and privilege of standing by their sides and holding their hands when no one else could. I long to show more and more nursing students just how wonderful all their sacrifices are, and to teach them that serving patients is one of the ultimate forms of beauty and fulfillment. However, in order to give my best, I need to be the best. Once again, my brokenness was a breaking point, not for despair, but for newfound determination. If my passion for patient care was going to continue in the lives of other nursing students, I knew I needed to become a nurse educator and work towards becoming a professor at a university. Being an expert in educating the nurses of the future requires doctoral training and preparedness. I want to make a difference by implementing evidence-based methods to better impart information and create learning experiences to prepare nurses for their careers and their practices and their lives. My students will be charged with the infinitely important tasks of caring for patients, families, and communities holistically, engaging in healing their bodies, minds, and spirits, meeting their psychosocial needs, and creating safer environments. This weighty call needs the expertise of a doctorally trained nurse educator who commits to her students and to lifelong learning. With my doctorate in education, I will be ready to take my place at the table of servant educators who will impact their communities, the nation, and even the world. In conclusion, I have been broken, but I am far from weak. My passion and determination will make me unstoppable in answering the needs of my field. Thank you.